We are in Humboldt Hill, California, just south of Eureka, and Hampton's getting his morning grain. And back here in the background you can see some trailers. And that one right there, there's a fellow, he come out and he helped us keep an eye on Hampton while we were going back up to get the bus. It's the Humboldt Hill exit. And we appreciate that. Thank you very much. The kids all had a lot of fun with Hampton. Eugene. And Ayu and Miju na Lakabiche na Apium and Michu and Angwo and Atsa Ati Kabeli and Hampton. There's Hampton. And just to say hello to Eugene in Chiang Mai. Okay, you watch the videos about the bus and the horse and all the kids. Okay. So what do you want to say?
Good. To say hi.
To say hi, okay. So you're going to say hi to Eugene, yeah?
Yeah. Hi, Eugene.
Design Air Heating and Sheetmetal, Eureka, California. Yeah, so we're leaving Eureka. We had enough of this. I thought I had a bad vibe about this neighborhood. The guy in the mobiles, he's super nice to us, but somebody had to pull rank, and Hampton here is breaking some kind of law. She says they rent the property. The guy that came out this morning, he was a real smart ass. He says, well, we ran all the way to the street, and I said, well, then no one has the right to call the cops except you. And so that's what he did, I guess. So, welcome to Eureka. You know, looks like he's going to do some damage here. He's going to knock down these high fire hazard weeds. You know, another month they'll be fire hazard. What do you think, Apium? Cabello. Oime.
The printout of your van, of the bus, and everything. Really, the sheriff did.
Yeah. Well, it was as far as we can tell. We're trying to figure out who called the cops, but yeah. And what's your name?
My name is Dale Bocock.
Dale Bocock, and his son and his wife and his kids, and they live over here, and they were really nice to us and kept an eye on Hampton. And here's in Humboldt Hill, California, and we just want to say we really appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Because it's really nice, and being as the neighbor guy called the cops because there was a horse here. We appreciate that somebody's not like that, because it makes up for the bad taste in our mouth, you know.
Yeah,
and so we're gonna leave Humboldt Hill and head for Fortuna, and in 500 miles, that's the only time we ever had anybody do anything like that. So,
yeah.
But we appreciate your help in calling us and letting you know the sheriff was here, and so we'll get the horse out of here. So
here we go.
Mustard. Look at all those cows, Hampton. Get milk. Come on, get up there. And you got little guys over here. Yeah. Pretty good, huh? Nice to see something after a rough morning. And a dairy. Dairy. Well, after this morning's ragged start, we were actually going to stay in the Eureka for a day. But after this morning's ragged start, we skipped that part. Seeing as how the guy at the heating place rousted us. And just sort of negative, so we want to get on the road. So we're coming down this way towards Fortuna. And it's beautiful country, dairy country. See a guy back there spraying Roundup in the ditch. That's sort of disgusting. Anyway, they got old dairy back there, and then go up through these hills and come out at Fortuna after a bit. It's going to be a short day. Late start because we weren't planning on riding today, but we are anyway. So, gonna just really enjoy the road anyway. So, great little country lane. Here's the deer over there. He's running into the woods. His little ponies. Well, we've been out on the road about 41, 42 days, and we're headed down into Fortuna, Fortuna, California, south of Eureka here. We'll be there in an hour or so, and just sort of reevaluating the trip so far as what we've accomplished. I think that the first thing that I notice when I'm talking to people, it's just that very, very few people know who the Ak are. I mean, that's the great majority of people that we come into contact with. And so the first goal of the project, the Ride for Freedom, is to educate people. And I think we've just really been exposing a lot of people to who the Ak are for the very first time. And you know, everybody from police, sheriff, highway patrol, state police, they all hear about it because they see the horse. And then, you know, everywhere we stop, people go, "Hey, what's this about?" You know, it's about the Aka. What's Aka, you know? I never heard of them. Or my friend went over to Thailand, but I never heard of them before. So that part of the project's, you know, going well. It's hard to know how many people are finding out, but we get articles in the paper, on TV, some when we can, and tell a lot of people. We've given out well over 1,000 business cards and flyers, and so it's just an ongoing project to inform as many people as we can about who the Ak are and what's happening to them. And the newspapers and TVs that want to pick up on it, they can. It seems like a lot of the newspapers don't have time for news. We had a great story with the Arcata Eye, but you know, we go in and, you know, send information ahead to a newspaper, call them, go in and see them, and still almost zero interest. Not call you back, don't email you back. And we always understood that it's the newspaper's job to present information to the public, but it seems like they do an awful lot of filtering, and that's what we've noticed. Fortuna Theater. This is Belly. What do you think so far?
Good.
Okay, what about the problems? Some problem?
Yeah, some problem. My mom village, Thai queen stealing some land.
What with the trip? If the trip, what do you think about the trip every day? What do you do? When I'm on the horse riding, what do you do?
I school.
But what? What do you...
I school done 12 o'clock. I eat and
What do you school?
I school on some Aka reading and write and English writing and read.
And you said you were teaching who today?
I teaching Ata.
Outside, who else?
Ata on Ata. Tomorrow I'm gonna teach Ata and Ang.
And but your mother, you teach her
Yeah.
some?
Yeah,
Okay. And how's Dino doing on school?
he's doing good.
She's doing good?
Yeah,
Is Ango learning his alphabet?
yeah.
Okay.
He's learning ABC.
Did you get enough to eat today?
Yeah.
What'd you eat tonight?
I eat some strawberry and some and this while I I eat some meats
Okay. And when I was graining the horse?
and I eat and like vegetables.
Vegetables. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And meat and gin cook it. I eat it.
Okay. And do you get bored in the bus? Nugagala.
Tipo poco man.
So sometimes you get bored in the bus waiting
Yeah.
for me. But you want to go with me on the bus.
Yeah.
You want to go with me on the horse tomorrow or the next day, okay? And the next tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we go to the avenue of the redwoods, the avenue of the big redwoods, you know, okay?
Yeah.
So you'll go with me that day, all right?
Okay.
It's gonna be a long day, about 25 miles, okay?
Yeah.
So and Dee, you come over here one time, okay? All right.
You're
There's.
making your bed.
He's making the bed. Okay. Come here, Dee. Voila. So, what do you think? Dopera. No, tino, aji jong. Nga, monzi no, aji loli jong.
A school.
You school. No, aji saw.
Letters.
Letters? Like what kind?
The letter is look book and school.
Book, but what do you write?
I write and
What language?
serpent, cat, bird,
Okay, but what do you write in Aka?
aka, and
Can you write what you think in Aka?
yeah.
So anything you want, you can write in Aka.
Okay.
What?
I know how to draw aka.
You know how to write in Aka,
Yeah.
and then you're learning to write some English, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, and do you get bored on the bus? Nugagala.
To teach you that.
Tijitala. So, numjiajiza.
Strawberry and bread.
Strawberry and bread. Okay. And so maybe one day you come with me on the horse, okay?
Okay.
That'd be fun. Kabeli gonna go day after tomorrow, and then after that one day you come, okay? All right, that'd be a lot of fun. And then maybe Ata, yeah, I like that, the idea. To come along, everybody, when we get time. Before we had a driver, you know, and we're gonna about to come every day, whoever wanted to come, and then she quit, so then we have to do it this way, you know, so one person at a time, all right? So, and we're gonna go to San Francisco, where there's a big bridge, and we're gonna cross a big bridge called the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to Los Angeles, and we're gonna see a lot of things on the way going to Los Angeles. Yeah. So we meet a lot of people, and we tell them about ACA, and we try to raise money to help in Laos and Thailand. Yeah. Help the village, Panum village in Thailand. So we got a lot of work to do. We got to take care of Hampton. So there's a lot of work to do, man. So, all right. So thanks for telling me about your day, okay? And we did Opium and Angwo, they were good today? They're okay? No fighting or cry too much?
I cry a little bit.
A little bit, huh? Okay. So, all right. And today, who came to the bus today? Anybody?
Nobody. Only police.
Only police?
Yeah.
Well, why did the police come to the bus? There's somebody. Only police.
My Hampton is there, and somebody come and don't stay there and ride horse other way.
So Hampton was staying somewhere, and somebody come and complain to the police and say, ride the horse, don't stay there, ride the horse somewhere else, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so the policeman come here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he come to me too, you know, so maybe like, you know, it's real important, you know, about, you know, a horse eating some grass, my God, big problem, you know, it's going to make big problem. Maybe the sky is falling, I don't know. But somebody called the police about horse eating grass. Oh, so terrible. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can no funny anything, yeah? Okay, so that's so he went away and I saw him later. He come to me on the road. So I never saw like that before, just because a horse eating grass. You know, it's not a golf course, you know. So okay. And we have to make every time. What are you laughing about? Huh? Tell me a little bit more. What are you laughing? What's so funny? Yeah. You're laughing because the policeman came.
Yeah.
What's funny? Aji use danola. There wasn't any problem, but the police came anyway, so that made you laugh. Okay. DJ Gakomanja Dano La Mine Na Use Miaja. Okay. And so you have a joke for us tonight? Some kind of funny joke?
Yep.
What? Make a joke. No, I saw. Okay.
Long time, and my dad driving car to go in Oregon. He long time ago he driving car, and a little while he smelled something. He looked outside. It's a skunk.
Oh yeah, you know, but you haven't seen a skunk yet. But you know about skunk in America, yeah. Well,
I
we'll
seen
see
a
one
picture.
day. We'll see one day. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make this movie for tonight. Okay, you gonna help me make the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so now your turn to do the movie. You do the movie. Let's see. Gino, do you want to do it? You hold it? Okay. Hold it good. And don't cut off the top of my head. All right? There's no hair up there, but don't cut it off. All right? So, and you don't laugh too much, Cabelli. Okay, so let's see. Today I rode the Fortuna. That's 4 tunas. Okay? Like, we have a little tuna.
Here.
Hello.
Tuna fish.
Okay. So today. Hello. Okay. Today we rode to Fortuna. Okay? So Fortuna. All right. And
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fortuna, the town of Fortuna. And we stayed a horse here, and tomorrow we go to Scotia. And so let's see, we grained the horse, and the horse feeling really good, and Fortuna's a nice town. People are really nice here, and so, you know, you see these towns and you wish you could stay longer. I saw a museum up here, you know, but when you got to ride, because of the summer in Arizona, we got to keep moving. So it would be nice to come back one day, because there's a lot of nice towns here. Fortuna is one of them. And so, let's see, and then I got strawberries and a little ice cream, and some bread, and some more milk for everybody. And then check everybody's doing their homework, doing their school too, okay? All right, and me dog is getting sleepy, so we're going to stop. Okay, bye-bye.